is our reverse tie-dye. So the first thing that I did, I have the Create Your Own Sunshine. It comes with black ink on it, and I just took bleach and I first sprayed this area really good, and then I just crinkled the shirt up like this. I just kind of crinkled it, and then I sprayed it, and that's what gave me these sort of like stripe hashes. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie it up for the tie-dye. I've got 4 colors right here, and I'm just going to kind of do it at a diagonal, and I'm going to put about 6 rubber bands in it, so I'll have about 6 sections. I am adding the rubber bands to this one, and I'm right to the section where the design is, so I'm going to try to keep as much of that towards the outside so I get a lot of dye right where the design is. My design all rubber band, and I do notice that the sun is right here, so I wanted to make sure that I had that one yellow, so I just sort of placed them like this so I would know where to put my colors. So my shirt is wet, and I'm gonna begin applying the dye, and even though it's tied up, I want to make sure I get enough dye where I've bleached it so that those areas are colored. So I'll just do each color, and then I'll just repeat. So I think these are going to be so pretty. So now I'm to the yellow part, and just a little tip while you're handling this with your gloves on, I stopped right before I got to the yellow, and I did wash my gloves off because I had a lot of blue on them, which is very, very bright dye, and this wet shirt will attract the dye. So I made sure to clean off my gloves so don't cross-contaminate the colors. And then I really am opening it up. You can't see it as well with the yellow, but you can definitely see with the other colors if you open it up and make sure to spread your dye. Sometimes when you do regular traditional tie-dye, you don't have to do that because it gives a really neat effect. But with this, I particularly want all of the color. So I'm just opening this up and really dousing it with color. I have 2 more colors to apply, and I will be perfectly honest, sometimes I get a little impatient and I like to look at the tie-dye pretty quickly, but I am going to be diligent on this one, and I'm going to cover it in plastic, put it in a big Ziploc bag, and I am going to let it sit overnight because this was a black shirt and we've done a lot to it. So I want to make sure and get it as saturated as possible, and I'm going to leave it overnight, and I will let you guys know how it looks.